It's really going to be exciting. We don't know who's going to take this one. It's best of 5, so it's the first of 3 wins. And all the games are best 2 out of 3 rounds. So that's standard tournament format for us.
I like it. I like it.
We've got Infexious player 1 picking Zangief, and ImStillDaDaddy player 2 with that cool Guile with the shades on. Look at that.
Looks so cool.
That legendary flat top.
I wish I had my hair like that. I think I could pull it off.
We can take you down to B&Q and buy you a broom and move you right up after the show, so it's all good. And you can even turn it sideways and be Zangief as well at parties. It's dual purpose.
Dual purpose.
Get yourself a nice bathroom mat and put that on the chest. You'll look all the part.
I could pull it off. I could pull it off. But as we said, the first.
So one of the great things about Street Fighter 5 is it really does throw back to the original Street Fighter 2. Lots of stuff's going to be familiar. You're going to see these sonic booms. You're going to see flash kicks and spinning pile drivers all going on together. But it adds lots of other subtleties as well. Each iteration of Street Fighter adds different mechanics. This one uses the V system, and I think that was...
And just kind of to touch on your point before, these two, you know, they played against each other very, very often, as recently as yesterday. In terms of the mental game, you said that was one of the key things to note about Street Fighter. Who do you think has the advantage right now in terms of that mental aspect?
I would say going into this, Infectious is going to be, up. He won 3-1. That's a pretty convincing victory yesterday, and he's getting his game off. He's going with the SPDs. Nice jump on the EX Sonic Boom. Guile, ImStillDaDdy in particular, uses that EX Sonic Boom as like as a poke, a mid-range poke, which he's throwing out. You're seeing that V skill there with the armor. That's really important for Zangief because he can absorb hits and carry on coming at you. He's got a couple of moves that do that as well, and they're really important for him to close the distance because if he can absorb your move and carry on moving, then it's going to be very difficult for you to kick him out. He's got a brand new move in Street Fighter 5 as well, which you haven't seen him use yet, but he can do a spinning pile driver in the air. So right now what you're seeing Infectious jump at ImStillDaDdy, and ImStillDaDdy using the flash kick to keep him out. He can actually make a really hard read and predict that he's going to go for the flash kick and EX SPD him in the air and get a big damage and put him in like that vortex, that command throw vortex. But right now he's walked him back to the corner. That was a really good jump back from ImStillDaDdy. Jumps out of the command grab attempt. You saw that whiff animation there, and he finished him off with a combo. But it's one apiece now. It's really even.
Just to kind of touch on your point, prediction. That's something when I've been speaking to a lot of people about Street Fighter 5 specifically, said, you have to be reading your opponent, you have to read everything.
He did it just there, actually. He used that charged hard punch and absorbed the Sonic Boom, got the big hit with the heavy punch there. He's been really patient. One of the things about Infectious as a playstyle, he's really stubborn. If he knows something should work, in theory, he'll keep doing it. What he's doing now as well, he's jumping a lot. He's trying to do early jump, medium kick, which can hit Guile in the early frames of his flash kick because his flash kick isn't as good as it used to be in previous editions. He has to use EX bar to make his flash kick fully invincible to work as an anti-air, and that sometimes doesn't work when Zangief jumps in with that medium kick when he hasn't got the EX bar. Right now he's walking him down, he's got full EX bar, he can access his critical art, and there you see ImStillDaDady forced to use that EX version of his flash kick to anti-air. And right now those flash kicks are working, but as I said, Infectious does have access to that air version of that spinning pole driver, and he will start using that if ImStillDaDady becomes predictable with these flash kicks.
So do you think that's what we may see change? Obviously, as you mentioned at the very beginning, it's the best of 5. Now you have ImStillDaDady 1-0 up, and of course the South looking pretty good. I believe they've actually jumped kind of straight into the next one. So we can jump straight into the second round if you will.
That's pretty standard for Street Fighter.
They don't mess around,
They go straight into that rematch. There's no getting back into solo queue. Nice back fist, and he links the 2. That's big damage as well.
So far.
There you saw him absorb one of those hits of the Sonic Boom with his head back. This is going to hurt as well. And he cancels into the V trigger, gets big damage, the heavy SPD. That means he can dash up and do meaty pressure again. And again, the crush counter punish on the flash kick that he baits, but he doesn't get the SPD there. It was an input error, the jump back light punch, I think it was.
In terms of Infectious...
And ImStillDaDady finishing him off with those V-trigger Sonic Booms, rapid-fire Sonic Booms in V-trigger. As I said, there's loads of stuff that you'll see that's familiar if you're a Street Fighter fan, but there's subtle changes. That's one for Guile. When Guile activates his V-trigger, he can throw out follow-ups with his Sonic Booms. He can throw out rapid-fire, I think it's up to like 7.
In terms of momentum, though, how important is it going to be?
There you go, you saw him use that air ASPD. He catches his flash kick, but ImStillDaDady will not be put off at all. There you see, switch into that hard kick anti-air. That one is not grounded, so he can't use the air EX SPD. So it becomes like a mind game, as I said to you before. Once he's shown him that air EX SPD, I think it's called the Bosch Dynamite actually in the game. it means that ImStillDaDaddy has to think twice about relying on that flash kick as an anti-air attack to stop ImStillDaDaddy from jumping in. And again, he uses the armor from his V skill, gets the big EX SPD. Oh, he goes for the tick command grab. And that was very fortunate for ImStillDaDaddy. He actually got hit by the jab. Infexious wasn't expecting that jab for hit. He was expecting him to block the jab and then grab him with the command grab, the spinning pole driver. So that was very fortunate there for ImStillDaDaddy, but he's pulling ahead right now, and it looks like the swing from yesterday is coming. The pendulum has swung back towards the south.
Back and forth.
That's what I like to see.
With these two. I mean, the South, let's not forget, in the grand scheme of things, are already 1-0 up here in the best of 5. So if ImStillDaDdy can win one more, I mean, that's going to be a 2-0 for the South.
Exactly, that means that we only need to win one more after this.
I love how you say we. I love how you say we. These Southerners, man, so biased. So biased, but as you see...
he dashes up with the SPD. Infectious is actually... really playing very well, but ImStillDaDdy's just making the correct reads, and that's generally what this matchup comes down to. Guile can't keep Zangief out all the time. Oh, the stun, and this is going to hurt. Okay, he goes for the meter build there.
Oh, that was a very dominating round from him, I think it's fair to say.
And there you see, when Guile doesn't make the right predictions, Zangief can really punish you badly, and that's his strength. But the issue with Zangief in a tournament format where you have to win numerous games back to back to back is you have to be right so many times. In this game, which is just a 1 of 3 out of 5 set, he's got a lot of room, and he could, he could definitely bring this back very easily.
Of course, have to wait and see. As you mentioned, ImStillDaDdy.
Wow, he just went for the he just went for the lariat. Nice confirm into the V trigger off that hard kick. He's going to go for the reset, meaty, and he baits the flash kick again. Big crush counter combo. He's going for resets. He wants to bait these flash kicks and get free damage. ImStillDaDady still will not be put off. He is so difficult to condition. He will stick playing his game, and he jumps out of the corner. That was really good and really important because now Zangief has to make up this whole screen, and Guile can just keep backing off and throwing these sonic booms. But you're seeing right now, Zangief is actually equipped to deal with those sonic booms, but that time he wasn't. He went to absorb the sonic booms. ImStillDaDady dashed up behind him, and he's now on set point. He's looking to win this one, a clean sweep 3-0.
I already love this game so much. I absolutely love it. Absolutely intense stuff, like you said. ImStillDaDady just 1 away now from winning it for
and again,
the South.
he's using that EX Sonic Boom as a really nice medium range poke. 2 hits on the EX Sonic Boom, so it makes it hard to deal with his forward hard punch, which is the headbutt. Nice anti-air with a light punch, and again, he's just keeping him grounded. He's trying to keep him in place. Once Zangief has you in the corner, it's really difficult to deal with him, but Guile is one of the best characters in the game at fighting for ground, and he's winning it back right now. He's got a nice life lead as well. Oh, the range on that EX SPD, and he's going to get a mix-up from it now.
This one looks as if it's going to be close.
He's keeping him in place. He's got that V-trigger. It's run out now, though, and he does bait in. He's going to take the round. No! Gets the stun. And that was such a great bait from Infectious there. He knew that ImStillDaDady, he could sense it, he could feel that ImStillDaDady was going to go for that flash kick and risk it all, and it cost him the game, and he saves the first match point of the set.
So it's not over for the North.
No.
Still, Infectious able to
North
fight back
still
a little
lives.
bit. We're still alive, okay? We're still alive. We cannot afford to go 2-0 down.
I love how your accent's coming slowly back.
It will, because now I'm getting passionate about the North, man. We cannot afford
commentary, that's what we're here for. Keep it exciting for the viewers at home. I love
it. Absolutely. But as you said, ImStillDaDady still with a 2-1 lead in the series, so still sitting pretty comfortable. Do you expect to see maybe anything change up here?
Not at all, to be honest with you. This is now, as I said, this has now become a battle of decisions and reads and guesses. You're seeing now what I'm talking about, how Guile makes it difficult for Zangief to actually get in, but when Zangief does get in, it becomes a real hard rock, paper, scissors game of what are you going to do in this situation. Of course, you can't block out that command grab. It is a throw that cannot be teched and cannot be blocked. But obviously, he's got the attacks, the normal physical attacks that will keep you as well.
It's still relatively even, as you mentioned. It's just kind of back and forth. But
exactly. They're just trading whiff buttons as well. Not a lot of whiff punishing going on, but that sweep was really important there. That was not guaranteed, but ImStillDaDady was respecting it. Wow, and he goes for another hard read. That ES flash kick saved his bacon. Is he going to be able to take it now? No! He didn't have the meter. He's got him in the corner. Oh, and Infectious risks it all with the Typhoon. sucks him in.
Risk it for the biscuit,
and gets
man.
the hits and closes it out. That's a really difficult situation for Infexious. A very good read on him. Again, that EX Sonic Boom in that range. So difficult for Zangief to deal with. Oh, and he catches him with the crush counter hard kick. Air EX SPD into the setup. Well, he tried to bait something there. I believe he went for the flash kick. Hard bait. Again, dashes up with the EX SPD, and he's got pressure again. It's another guess, and he does bait the flash kick this time. He gets big damage. Look at the chunks of red there, and he keeps him pinned. He's just out of range for the light SPD. Oh, and he tags him in the hard kick, and now the momentum is all with Infexious right now.
Wow. 2-0 down.
ImStillDaDaddy being able to maintain his composure, because that's the thing about this game. The momentum can swing. It's entirely based at this high level on these reads, on these decisions, and what you choose to do in these situations. And Zangief is so good when he gets in at putting you in those situations that, you know, you can literally give your life away for making the wrong decision. So here we go.
Well, this is going to decide it.
It's the final game, and I'm really
south.
loving this set. This really does encapsulate how these guys go back and forth, and we've seen it here. 2-0 up. It's now 2-2. Who is going to take it, north or south?
North.
Come on, the south. Go on, ImStillDaDaddy. Love it.
Oh, I'm praying for
Nice
Infexious.
use of the V reversal there to mitigate the frame advantage of that charged heavy punch.
This is unbelievable. I know you said it was going to be close, but I didn't think it was going to be this close. You really just can't separate these two as it
Oh, and he flash kicks him out of the EX spinning pile driver. But he's straight back in with the jumps. He's voracious, tenacious, rush down. At that time, he does get a jump in. He wasn't able to anti over the light punches he's been doing so often. Goes for his patented back kick. And he takes the round with the EX Sonic Boom. Again, so much mileage out of that EX Sonic Boom at that range. And ImStillDaDaddy with another set point here in the final game of the set. Right here, Rebel 5G, dash up SPD. It's a light one, so he doesn't get any meaty pressure off this. Has to respect it. ImStillDaDaddy knows that and back dashes out. He's keeping that distance. You can see he just wants to maintain the space because you do not want to be next to Zangief. He wants to give you a hug. And it is not free hugs day today.
God damn it. If only it was. But you can see again just how close this is.
Yeah.
ImStillDaDdy.
Really tense stuff. I'm just watching these guys play.
It's incredible.
Enjoying it so much.
Really
ImStillDaDaddy really is maintaining that space. And again, you see the hard read. He whiffed that throw in the air, but he activates the V trigger. He's going to go for the reset into the spinning pile driver, and it might take it. It does. And we are going to the final round. And this is going to be very critical because Infexious has got full meter. That means he's got access to 3 EX special moves and his critical art. ImStillDaDaddy
Do it for the north.
has only got 1 bar. He just used it just then. So he's got no access to that EX flash kick that he's used so often. So he's got no truly invincible moves. He's going to have to take this pressure. He's got 1 bar now. Nice anti-air. He uses the normal anti-air. And again, he's using that EX Sonic Boom to control the space. He just waits. Oh, no. Oh, 1 more hit's going to take it for the South. He doesn't activate the V trigger. Now he does. He's going to suck him in. He's got frame advantage. Great use of the V reversal there to mitigate that pressure. Here we go. He's going to suck him in. Oh, and he cleans it out. ImStillDaDaddy closes it out with a solid uppercut to close out. And what a great set. And it's great to see the guys embracing each other. What great competitors. And they really put on an exciting match for us.